Hello and welcome back to my channel, Everyday Ordinary Cooking. So today we're gonna be making pancakes. Before we make our pancakes, I'm gonna make homemade buttermilk. Since I don't have one of my own, we're gonna need fresh milk. I'm gonna use 4 cups of fresh milk for this recipe. Pour it in that blue bowl over there. And then to our 4 cups of milk, we're gonna add a quarter cup of vinegar. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for about 5 minutes for the milk to curdle. That's when we'll know that our milk is ready. Okay, our milk has curdled. So you can see how it's like it has divided. It's ready now. Okay, so I'm gonna add dry ingredients to this bowl. We're gonna need 4 cups of flour. To the flour, I'm gonna add 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and I'm also gonna add 3 teaspoons of baking soda. Now I'm going to add 1/3 cups of sugar into the flour, and then I'm gonna mix the dry ingredients together. So for our liquid ingredients, we have our buttermilk that we just made, and I'm gonna crack in 4 eggs. I'm gonna add 80 ml of margarine. Now I'm gonna add teaspoon of vanilla essence to the liquid mixture and then mix. Now we combine our dry ingredients with the liquid ones. Okay, so after mixing, if you realize that your butter is too thick, you can add more milk to your butter. If it's too thin, you can also add more flour to it. Okay, so after mixing, you need to allow your butter to stand for 15 to 30 minutes. In the meantime, you can clear up your working space and preheat your stove. I usually use a heat setting of between 3 to 4. So what we're gonna need to fry the pancake is a heavy base stainless steel pan or non-stick pan, and margarine. But what I usually do is mix 1 part margarine with 1 part oil, and you need to pour in maybe tablespoon of margarine in your pan. You don't really need much. It also depends on the kind of pan that you're using. If you're using non-stick, maybe you can just use a teaspoon. Okay, and spoon in a ladle full of butter in your pan, like so. Okay, so you know that your pancakes are ready for tanning when they start to bubble, and one of the bubbles starting to pop. Then you can turn them over to the other side. And also on the other side, you know that they are ready when the sides are starting to brown. If you cannot see the sides, you can also try to lift it up. Okay, now you can remove it. So every time you add each pancake butter into the pan, you need to butter your pan. So if you need to make a perfect circle pancakes, you can use these ring molds. I'm using egg ring molds that I just bought. So you need to spray them inside with a non-stick cooking spray. So I'm actually gonna spray it away from the stove from the inside. And also you need to preheat your ring mold so that the side of the pancake can cook as well. So since Valentine's is coming up, you can also use this hard ring molds, and then do the same with them. Spray them on the inside and then preheat them before pouring your butter inside of the pan. Okay. So now I think they're well heated. We're gonna spoon in the butter. Don't put in the butter all the way inside the mold. You need to put it to be halfway. Okay, so I'm gonna use a knife to spread the butter to make sure that it fills the ring molds all the way inside and around the sides. Okay, so that I can get that perfect shape that I'm looking for. And also, since we have well greased our molds, they can lift up very easily. See, like that. You don't even struggle with it. You don't have to turn it to the other side with the ring molds on. So you just flip them after removing the ring molds. And be careful when you flip the second one so that they're not close together like mine. So you can see I have another pen. I'm trying to multitask and get as many pancakes as I can, save time. If you don't have ring molds, just use cookie cutters and cut out heart shape from your imperfect pancakes like mine. You can see them, they're just giant things, they're not even circular. So I just made them like that so that I can cut in heart shapes. Okay, so it's very easy. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, guys.